So when you're LeBron James and you've played 1,299 NBA games, it's hard to have a first of anything, really. A troop of clowns juggling baby rattlesnakes could storm the court, and I would half expect LeBron to be like, oh, right, that also happened in a game against the Kings in 2005. Yet somehow last night, James managed to get ejected for the first time in his career after he didn't get a call on this drive to the basket. Now, got a little air punching, some cursing. I mean, could LeBron have stayed in the game after that? Of course, what he did wasn't egregious. But it also does technically qualify for an ejection, and even Ty Lue was fine with it. What's much more interesting than the ejection itself was what it evoked. First, there was the trolling. Yep, Enes Kanter continuing his feud with James with this tweet, calling the ref the king of Cleveland. So that's going to get a response from LeBron at some point, you know that. Second, well, LeBron being ejected brought out something remarkable in the Cavs. They actually managed to hold on to a lead with him gone. Let me remind you how crushingly bad Cleveland was at that last season. Remember Game 3 of the NBA Finals? LeBron played an almost inhuman 46 of 48 minutes, and in the 2 minutes he sat, the Warriors reeled off 12 points and won the game by 6. The Cavs have just gotten so much better at this season. Take a look at these numbers with LeBron on and off the floor, and then being able to actually do it last night for an entire straight quarter. That is real progress. But there was one more thing that came from LeBron being ejected last night. It shone a spotlight on the way refs treat James. And hey, we've been talking about this his whole career, and he is hardly the only one. It is tough to officiate someone who is built like a freight train and makes contact every single time he heads to the hoop. But there's also no doubt that the situation is getting a little weirder. LeBron is taking the most shots per game he has taken in 8 years. He's ranked 5th in the league right now. Yet LeBron ranks 14th in free throws. In fact, his 5.6 free throws per game is a career low. When you put all those numbers together, they just don't make sense. Oh, and within 5 feet of the basket? Well, LeBron is only behind Giannis in shots from that close in, but the Greek Freak's getting awarded nearly 3 more free throws a game. All those stats became a big topic due to LeBron's ejection. So in a way, the ref may have actually done James a favor. We'll have to see if all the attention has any effect in the way he's officiated going forward. And hey, at least LeBron did get to have another first. Might be the last first of his NBA career. Now, T-Mac, you were ejected 4 times in your career, which I had them look up this morning.
Tell the people that?
Well, you can feel good because the guy next to you was ejected 8 times in his NBA career.
Twice last night.
I thought it was only like 2 or 3 times.
But
it was
T-Mac,
probably like hard foul.
So
how does it feel
a
when you
couple
get
of my
ejected?
ejections came from altercation with other guys, but this ejection right here, it was the night. It was the night I got my 10,000 point, and I was frustrated. It wasn't because of that play right there. It's just build up of frustration for not getting those calls. And I'm sure that's probably what happened to LeBron last night, because to me it really didn't seem like a foul. But you get frustrated, and at times, yes, you're gonna let a little air out and you know, let your frustration go.
I know.
I like how you're eyeing the flight of the ball. You like want to see where it ends up.
I did that one time
Twice.
too, but it was at the end of the game when it was over already. I kicked it so far in the stands after a loss, but I don't even remember being ejected 8 times.
You've just blacked it out. I like that. Zach, fortunately, has never been ejected from TV or print or an NBA game, which probably speaks well of you. Do you guys think LeBron is fairly, unfairly officiated?
I really
Yes.
don't. No, I don't. Because for one, you got to understand, when LeBron goes to the basket, half the time guys get out the way. I mean, you know, he goes so much. I mean, who's going to step in front of LeBron or reach up, catch an elbow? I mean, half the time, I know I've got out the way plenty of times. When you see this freight train coming dead at you, I'm like, I mean, he's at full speed.
Here's why.
Get out the way.
Here's why. For somebody that's not a jump shooter, and he only averages 5 free throws a game, you look at James Harden, who is a jump shooter, shoots 9, 10 free throws a night. I mean, LeBron is very aggressive. He's not passive. He attacks the rim. And to only shoot 5 free throws.
But he doesn't search out the contact like James Harden does. You know, James Harden,
should he get
usually
penalized for
he
that?
goes into you, searches it out.
But, I mean, you can't blame LeBron for that. He does initiate
like
the
I
contact
said.
with his aggressiveness.
Yeah, but half the time, guys get out the way. How many uncontested layups does LeBron get a game? I mean, people don't even challenge his shot.
Like, look at that.
To me,
That's not a foul. Now, that's not a foul.
That is not a foul.
No.
LeBron is 8th all-time in free throws.
Yeah.
He's fouled out.
That's a longevity thing.
He's fouled out.
He's fouled out
6 times his entire career, and this could just be a random blip of 20 games, like a few calls here and there, and he's shooting 7 free throws a game. LeBron is fairly officiated. This is a non-thing.
For somebody to be as aggressive and not shoot that many free throws, I'm surprised that he hasn't been ejected more.
You know what?
That just shows his frugalness.
Yeah, I guess.
He's trying to save his money.
He is unfairly officiated because he gets away with more traveling.
Oh!
There we go.
With more carries.
Team
The
enforced the rules.
NBA, I was going to say, the
How
NBA
about that?
police are back over
look
here.
at- he
Tracy,
traveled right
you were
here.
not
We
here
could
with
go
me
back to the
yesterday.
playoffs when he played
Like
Washington
1,
when he
2,
traveled
3.
too.
Oh, I'm sorry.
In the
You know
playoffs.
what? You know what? I would like to just formally request of our producers here at the Jump. I want
that's
a
a
tape
triple jump.
of Paul
Unfairly
Pierce
officiated.
traveling
Quadruple
during
jump.
his career to show next time.
This is unbelievable, though.
Traveling is part of the NBA. That's
Not
how
like
it
that,
works.
Rachel.
That's
Not
how
like
it works.
this.
I could make that clip reel of every single player, including the two of you. I
I've
could.
never done something like that.
I
absolutely
keep my pivot
could.
foot down.
Yeah, please.
But-
He
Like,
should. By the way,
to be-
I just want to say for the record, I think he should have gotten ejected. People were mad about it last
No,
night.
it's
He
fine.
went hard at
Yeah,
the
he
official.
should've got-
It's
he should've
fine.
been
It's fine
ejected.
that he got
Yeah.
ejected.
If
I don't think-
DeMarcus Cousins did that, it would have been you're out.
He's unfairly ref, though.
I don't think anyone's really arguing the ejection, including his own coach. But I agree with you.
He's
But I'm
unfair.
not sure that it's fixable. That's the thing. I don't think it's fixable with his frame
Now,
and the way
Shaq
he
was
plays. So.
unfairly
Well,
officiated.
yeah, but that was
He
not
got
fixable
fouled.
either. So I don't know.